Oh, hello, great readers. I'm Chen.
I'm Nimicum.
I'm Ven Chan.
In this class, I'll read all of you a part of Moby-dick or the whale.
S.
L.
Moby-dick or the whale. Herman Melville. Chap. 9 the sermon sec Warren. Father Maple rose, and in a mild voice of unassuming authority ordered the scattered people to condense. Starboard gangway. There. Side away to larboard gangway to starboard. Midships. Midships. There was the low rumbling of heavy sea boots among the benches, and a still slighter shuffling of women's shoes. And all was quiet again, and every eye on the preacher. He paused a little, then kneeling in the pulpit's bows, folded his large brown hands across his chest, uplifted his closed eyes, and offered a prayer so deeply devout that he seemed kneeling and praying at the bottom of the sea. This indeed, in prolonged sullen tones, like the continual tolling of a bell in a ship that is foundering at sea. In a fog in such tones he commenced reading the following hymn, but changing his manner towards the concluding stanzas, burst forth with appealing exultation and joy. The ribs and terrors in the whale. Arched over me a dismal gloom, while all God's sunlit waves rolled by, and left me deepening down to Jim. I saw the opening maw of hell. Within this pains and sorrows there, which none but they that feel can tell. I was plunged into despair. In black distress, I called my God. When I could scarce believe in mine, he bowed his ear to my complaints. No more the whale did me confine. With speed he flew to my relief, as on a radiant dolphin borne. Awful, yet bright, as lightning shone, the face of my deliverer guard. My song forever shall record that terrible, that dreadful hour. I give the glory to my God. His all the mercy and the poor. Merely all joined in singing this hymn, which swelled high above the howling of the storm. A brief pause ensued. The preacher slowly turned over the leaves of the Bible, and at last, folding his hand down upon the proper page, said, "Beloved shipmates, clinched the last verse of the first chapter of Jonah, and God had prepared a great fish to swallow up Jonah. Shipmates, this baked containing only 4 chapters for Yon Sea, is one of the smallest strands in the mighty cable of the Scriptures. It what depths of the soul does John's deep sealing sound. What a pregnant lesson to us is this prophet. What a noble thing is that tentacle in the fish's belly. How billow-like and boisterously grand. We feel the flood surging over us. We sound with him to the pulpy bottom of the waters. Seaweed and all the slime of the sea is about us. But what is this lesson that the book of Jonah teaches? Shipmates. It is a two-stranded lesson. A lesson to us all as sinful men. And a lesson to me as a pilot of the living God. As sinful men. It is a lesson to us all. Because it is a story of the sin. Hard-heartedness. Suddenly awakened fears. The swift punishment. Repentance. Prayers. And finally the deliverance and joy of Jonah. As with all sinners among men, the sin of this son of Amittai was in his willful disobedience of the command of God, and never mind now what that command was, or how conveyed which he found a hard command. But all the things that God would have us do are hard for us to remember that intense. He oftener commands us than endeavours to persuade. And if we obey God, we must disobey ourselves. And it is in this disobeying ourselves wherein the hardness of obeying God consists. With this sin of disobedience in him, Jonah still further flouts at God by seeking to flee from him. He thinks that a ship made by men will carry him into countries where God does not reign, but only the captains of this earth. He skulks about the wharves of Joppa and seeks a ship that's bound for Tarshish. There lurks, perhaps, a hitherto unneeded meaning here. By all accounts, Tarshish could have been no other city than the modern Cadiz. That's the opinion of learned men. And where is Cadiz? Shipmates. Cadiz is in Spain. As far by water from Joppa as Jonah could possibly have sailed in those ancient days, when the Atlantic was an almost unknown sea. Because Joppa, the modern Jaffa, shipmates, is on the most easterly coast of the Mediterranean, the Syrian. And Tarshish Orchid is more than 2,000 miles to the westward from that, just outside the Straits of Gibraltar. See ye not then, shipmates, that Jonah sought to flee worldwide from God? Miserable man. Most contemptible and worthy of all scorn. With slouched hat and guilty eye, skulking from his God, prowling among the shipping like a vile burglar hastening to cross the seas. So disordered, self-condemning is his look, that had there been policemen in those days, Jonah, on the mere suspicion of something wrong, had been arrested ere he touched the deck. How plainly he's a fugitive. No baggage, not a hat box, valise, or carpet bag. No friends accompany him to the wharf with their adieus. At last, after much dodging search, he finds the Tarshish ship receiving the last items of her cargo. And as he steps on board to see its captain in the cabin, all the sailors for the moment desist from hoisting in the goods. To mark the stranger's evil eye, Jonah sees this, but in vain he tries to look all ease and confidence. In vain essays his wretched smile. Strong incisions of the man assure the mariners he can be no innocent. In their game some but still serious way, one whispers to the other Jack, "He's robbed a widow, or Joe, do you mark him? He's a bigamist, or Harry lad, I guess he's the adulterer that broke jail in old Gomorrah. Or Bellic, one of the missing murderers from Sodom, another instirable that stuck against the spile upon the wharf to which the ship is merged, offering 500 gold coins for the apprehension of a parricide, and containing a description of his person. To be continued.